Good afternoon, ladies. I am so happy to be here with you guys. Today we are with the two leading ladies and the director of Trippin with the Kandasamys. Am I saying it correct? Kandasamys. Okay, Kandasamys. When I watched this film this weekend, my mom was like, "Why are you laughing?" And I was like, "Mom, it's embargoed. I cannot share, but once I'm done, I will tell you." You took me through all the emotions, and I actually loved that about the movie. Was that your intention?
Absolutely. I think it's every filmmaker's intention and dream to be able to take the viewer on some sort of emotional journey. You know, we want you at the end of it to know that you felt something.
Yes.
Yeah. But doing comedy is extra special because, like you said, we want you to laugh and then we want you to feel that sad moment and then we bring you back into the laughter space again where we end off on a feel-good, light, happy moment. So I don't know if intention is the right word, but certainly that's what we want. We want to just take people on this roller coaster emotional ride with us, with our amazing characters. Here's our lovely leads, Jennifer and Shanti. And there's so many stories that are going on in this one, in Trippin with the Kandasamys. So as much as there's the crazy things the ladies do, there is that heart. Yeah. And there is that emotion, which I think is so special.
And I want to thank you for evoking that emotion in us. Jennifer.
Yes.
I would like you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about your character.
Well, I'm Jayloshni Naidu, and I play Jennifer Kandasamy. And well, I think everybody who's watched the first and second one, and anyone who's watching the third one, even on its own, will figure out that Jennifer is like, there is a Jennifer. There's somewhere in the world, there's always a Jennifer or a Shanti, you know. Women are either a Jennifer or a Shanti, you know. Jennifer is, she's very put together. She's very understated elegance, and she loves being in control of everything around her. It comes from her insecurities, and sometimes I think she doesn't realize just how snobbish she can be as a result, because she wants the perfect life and the perfect house and the perfect cars and the perfect daughter and the perfect marriage. And sometimes we women put a lot of pressure on ourselves in our lives because we want to juggle everything, and we also worry a lot about what everybody else sees and thinks or perceives things to be, you know. And Jennifer is one of those. Everyone must know, we the Kandasamys, and I have this marriage and this life, and my daughter must be a certain way, and you know, so we put all that pressure in wanting everything to be perfect. And as a result, we become so unhappy. We don't even realize how unhappy we really are, and how difficult it can be for the people around us, like our families and our neighbors as well, our friends, you know. But we do that, you know. You got the job and the career and you juggling, and you're just trying to keep it all together, you know. And we forget that it's okay to just relax and to just have fun and to just be, you know. So Jennifer's a little uptight a lot of the time. But her heart's in the right place, and, you know, her intentions are good, you know, for her family and for those around her. And of course, she's long suffering with a mother-in-law that's really a thorn in her side as well. And a lot of women will be able to identify with that too. So, but I think, you know, people realize as well, sometimes you become a certain way not just for the sake of, it's your journey in life, as was Jennifer's, and her insecurities that also make her who you see on screen.
I'm so sure the audience will learn a lot from Jennifer.
Thank you.
Shanti, tell us a bit more about your character.
Okay, so
Lovable, she'll say.
Shanti is lovable.
she is. Thank
She's
you.
lovable.
Coming from the director.
You want a hug, Shanti?
Yes.
Shanti, I need tea.
Okay, so there we go. So Shanti is always there at the beck and call of her entire family. So whenever the family needs anything, she is that mum that wants to over-provide, and she wants to give off her best at all times. I think too much at times because she wants to cling on to her children. And I think it's with every mum that they find it so difficult to let go with their kids. And I know Jane's nodding because she's also going through that stage where the kids are going away and whatever. And in this case, Shanti never, I mean, even in the relationship with her son and his girlfriend, wife now, sorry.
She's still saying girlfriend.
Yeah, I still say girlfriend because I wanted to still stay as girlfriend, not be a wife. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wanted to be there. But unfortunately, he married her.
And he's so lucky
Yeah,
that he found my
and he's in that family. So, yeah, unfortunate. But, yeah, so that bond, and Shanti has that, she wants to be that clinging mum. And so many mums identify with me when they say, it's the hardest thing when your child says, I'm getting married and I'm leaving home, mum, you know, and you have to detach yourself, and you know now you no longer can make those meals and prepare those scrumptious lunches and all of those things, and always have your baby boy, because I think all mums want to keep their children
to themselves.
Yeah,
Just here.
Yes, there. Yeah. And I think that's what Shanti is all about, and she's just a rainbow of color and
Literally.
She's vibrant. She's a vibrant character.
Thank you.
Literally a rainbow. Literally.
Because I'm not dull and boring.
Like,
and
No, Jennifer's not boring.
I'm not boring.
It's neat, clean lines, and it's vibrancy and
Called
colorful.
understated elegance.
It's called strengths on both sides.
When you're boring, you say understated elegance.
You say less is more.
Less is more to an extent where you just look like a tree bark all the time.
You say a tree bark.
Next question, please.
Thank you, ladies, so much. For me, it's important to always highlight different cultures, and this movie did just that. I want to thank you for sharing the Indian culture with us. So now we also know, the viewers also know. I want to know what really went into the preparation of knowing what to put in and what to leave out, and how to broaden the viewers or the audience's perspective.
I think for me, one of the key things is truth first, comedy second. You know, and I think that's why this film is so loved, because it feels so true. And when people watch it, they're like, oh, we know that auntie. Oh, we know this uncle. Oh, we know those youngsters that just want to like run off and be together. So when I wanted to portray the community on this sort of scale, I remember telling myself, I felt like I'm holding the dignity of the community in our hand. And we wanted to do it because you're doing comedy in particular.
Yeah.
We wanted to do it with so much of respect and so much of heart and so much of feeling and emotion. And no matter what, we wanted it to be as authentic as possible. And the only way we do that is when we really relate it to our everyday experiences. And that's exactly what I wanted when I put the Kandasamys together, from the first one right up until now. It had to feel real.
Yeah.
If it didn't feel real, I would know immediately when I'm watching that that's not how it happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, so to be real, to be authentic, and to be true.
Thank you so much. I have to throw in a fun question.
Okay.
The Kandasamys, they play 30 seconds in the movie. Who's the best one here? Who would I want as my 30-second spot?
Unfortunately, none of these two. I'm sorry. You were half asleep during the 30-second game, and
Jennifer was on it.
I would say Aya. Aya's your best bet. There you go.
Perfect answers that are not related to the game
Might
at
be
all.
all wrong.
Yeah, all wrong.
It might be all wrong, but you're never going to have more fun than playing 30 seconds with your granny.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So much.
I mean, I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes.
Arthritis.
That is so much fun. Moving on to fun, I would like to know, what was the most fun part or the most lovable part for you about this whole movie?
With Tripping with the Kandasamys specifically, I gotta say, there were many fun moments. It's hard to really pick which
Choose one.
Because far too many. But I want to say. I want to say our birds out.
Yeah, we just had so many fun
had
moments.
too
I mean,
We had so many.
we were on a holiday at the beach.
Yeah.
So we had paddle boats and rolling in the sand and making bird sounds and a
we
braai
had,
at night.
we had the two of us crawling in the dark and hiding
Yeah.
behind trees and
Yes.
The list goes on.
And
we had Aya
doing
joining
crazy
forces
things.
with us.
I
doing
think
crazy
that
things.
one was funny.
Too much.
Because to control yourself and your laughter in a scene with Aya is the most difficult thing ever. Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. Last question. Why should viewers and audiences come out to watch the movie?
Because this movie, for me, has everything. It comes at a time when we are going through a pandemic, and it gives the viewer a chance to lose themselves in laughter and different emotions.
Stop, Jane.
Sorry guys, can we just repeat that?
Oh.
There was a drop off.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Viewers are going to lap up this movie because I firmly believe this movie has everything. We are going to be so excited when people tell us, just the way you've told us, how you laughed and how you almost teared and almost cried. So people should watch this movie for so many reasons, besides the fact that they get to laugh, besides the fact that there's comedy. I firmly believe that as South Africans, we have an opportunity to tell different stories from different communities, because we're such a melting pot of cultures. And it's so lovely to be able to see each other's culture and appreciate it and laugh along with them and at each other. And for the rest of our worldwide audience, you should see this film because it's so proudly South African. It's so proudly African. And we're so excited for you to be able to see this little Indian South African community and to be able to take it to Netflix.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you. Thank you.